It's Helluva from Detroit. We all got a story to tell and a lesson to learn. This is my story. What up, though? This is Helluva.
What's the deal? This Twan.
And this is our story from Detroit City.
How long have you lived in Detroit?
All my life, which is 43 years.
How about you?
All my life too. Yep. 43 years.
How would you say was your upbringing? Poor, middle class, or rich?
Poor, absolutely poor. I used to go to people's houses, if they had juice in their refrigerator, I thought they was rich. You know, we roll with the Kool-Aid all day. So if you had like some orange juice or something, and it wasn't the first of the month, I'm like, they gotta be rich.
All right, cool. Did you grow up in a single or co-parenting home?
Single.
Okay.
It was just my mom. We stayed with my grandmother. So when she used to try to put me out, I used to be like, this ain't your house, this is my grandma's house. You get out.
Where was your pops at?
My pops, I'm from West Warren, so he was from Warren too, but on the other side of Illinois. So people on my side of Illinois didn't fuck with people from Warren on the other side of Illinois, but I kind of fuck with both sides to this day.
So for that reason, your dad wasn't over there in your life?
No, that ain't the reason he wasn't around. While she was pregnant, he just dipped off. He got the fuck on, he got married. And I think people were used to be in his ear because my mother already had 2 kids from a prior marriage. And he was a little bit younger than her, so he probably had people in his ear like, man, you gotta get out of there. Cut your losses and get out of there. So he got married, and my mother said that she prayed for his marriage not to work. And that nigga got divorced probably like this within a year. I be teasing her about it to this day.
How would you think that affect you as a man growing up, your father not living in the house with you?
That was kind of crazy because I had my little brother and my little sister, their stepfather was around, but I think my mom, we solid today, we like best friends today, but back then, she used to be mad at my father, so I kind of got treated like it was fucked up. I got treated a little different. And then their father was a maniac. He was a homophobic racist, like most of the parents in the household back in the day.
So as a kid, where would you say you wanted to be growing up? So as a kid, where would you say you wanted to be growing up?
What did I want to be? Probably like a wrestler like Hulk Hogan or something. In my neighborhood, all we did was wrestle, make belts and all that type of shit. That was probably up to like 5 years old. After then, it was like probably, I don't know, man. I didn't even think that I would make it to be a grown-up, actually. Like back then, I didn't used to think about the future like that. Shit, I got shot when I was 15 years old. I used to smoke cigarettes when I was like 13, 14. People used to be like, don't smoke cigarettes, they're gonna kill you. I used to be like, nigga, I'm gonna die out here in these streets. I ain't gonna die from no cigarettes. I ain't worried about this. But nah, my mindset is totally different. I plan on being like at least 90. I just met my grandfather in 2018, my mother's father, and that nigga like 90 something now. So I figure I got them good genes.
You got a long way to go. All right. What's your highest level of education?
Last grade I finished was the 8th grade. But I got a lot of education in the streets though. life experience was my teacher. My first career choice, I don't know, it's hard. I had 4 kids at a young age. I was on child support, so I couldn't work. It was just like, shit, doing music was just a hobby. I never thought that niggas like me would ever make no money doing music. So I never really thought about a career, honestly.
At what age you feel you became an adult?
I would have to say 15.
Why 15?
I was out in the streets, then I got shot, survived that, and I had moved out when I was about 16. It was just like I was out here. So I was providing for myself, so I felt like I was an adult at that age.
At what age were you when you made the career choice that most people know you for?
I'd probably say like in my mid to late 20s. I was raising 4 kids by myself, and well, my grandparents and my father, they raised my oldest daughter mostly, but I was just stuck in the crib making beats, playing video games. I ain't had nothing else to do. This is Helluva from Detroit. We all got a story to tell and a lesson to learn. This was my story.
Choke though choke, you already know. Let's go out the gray go. Now I'm out the game, feel good not pitching in the hood, and I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same, and nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain, getting hit with the fake exchange, like baking soda flour after being on Broadway for hours. Getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots, just stop the ball before the start. Old lady with the binocs, give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partner's with him, saying the same. You can tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking